All right, hey, what's up, everyone? Today we're going to be working a little bit on standard in preparations for the SCG Invitational. But before we get into matches, we're going to talk about both of our decks. Let me turn the music down a little bit while we discuss this. And I just hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. And I'm trying to use the Stream Decker link and the Stream Decker app along with the Arena. I don't know what its name is. I can look, but I'm not going to. It's the cool nifty thing where if you scroll over the cards, you can see them. I like using that when I've watched streams, and right now Cardboard Live doesn't have that application, but once it does, I might move back there. I do like how easy it is to use Stream Decker and how it's good on mobile. So for anyone watching on mobile, I'm sorry, but the deck is luckily up here, right here on the screen. But so today, the two decks that I'm most interested in are still continuing to work on Golgari. Golgari has had good results ever since the Pro Tour, 4 in the top 8 of the last Grand Prix, along with 8 of the top 32 in the mocks. Now, keep in mind, it is one of the more highly played decks, but there was this little cream rising to the top thing that happened this weekend in the Mox Monthly, where there's very few Doom Whisperers, a lot of Carnage Tyrants, and a lot of Midnight Reapers. This deck is very close to what the kid played to a 7-1 finish, but he only played 23 lands. Now, I normally... I don't know the right answer between 23 and 24 lands in this deck still. A lot of people play 23. I've felt better at 24, but I always want to get another card in, and I justify it by seeing people move to 23. And we will... let's just take a look at... Let's talk about Golgari for a couple minutes, and then we'll talk about Big Ben Red, Ben Whites, who has been playing the deck ever since the Pro Tour and working on it with no one else really doing much with it. But he is one of the only people still succeeding with mono red strategy. So, like, to me, that's like a very important thing. Now, a lot of this content and stuff, I was going to stream yesterday, but I ended up writing an article about the Mox finish and where Standard's going to be at, and that'll be out on Star City Games tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So I'd take a look at that. It's a little longer than my usual weekly articles, and it goes over the big 5 decks in the format and how they're shifting and moving, and maybe where we're supposed to be going in reaction to that. So I'm just checking the chat to see if anyone is saying anything. But let's take a look at Big Ben Red and talk about this for a little bit, because this is a very interesting deck. Ben Whites has been playing this deck for a while, and if I saw other versions of Red also doing well, I would think that this is like, you know, he might not be onto something. He's just doing well with cards that other people are playing, but it is way off the map. Legion Warboss is a card I've never really liked, but it's in this deck list. 4 Siege Gang Commanders, no Experimental Frenzies in the 75, Banefire main deck, Treasure Map main deck, but the most interesting card choice is Direfleet Daredevil, 4 of in the main, and no Runaway Steamkins. And the best way, I haven't played any with this deck yet, so these matches are going to be the first matches I play with this deck, so I'd like to like give my initial theory today before we play it about this strategy. But I'm going to wait to do that after we play a little with Golgari, because I mean this is a Golgari stream. Let's call a spade a spade. I played a little Is It this weekend. Played it in the mocks. It didn't go well, and so we're going to play with Golgari first. Sorry for everyone that wants to see Red. You're just gonna have to wait it out. I'll tweet before I play it, or maybe I won't, so you just have to stick around. But anyway, this version is very similar to other people's builds. I am playing Reclamation Sage over Threshing Brontodon, though. I just feel like the come into play ability is just way more relevant at the moment. And to try to get around to Cotley's, I'm playing all 4 cast downs. and an Assassin's Trophy, but I've really been happy just casting this card. It can come down against a History of Benalia. It hits Experimental Frenzies. When they bring in a bunch of Baffling Ends, they can take your Wild Growth Walker and then you immediately kill their Baffling End, and now you have a 3/3 and a 2/1 on turn 3. I've seen that. So sorry, Ascendo 5. I don't know. I don't know about the subscriber thing. I think it'll just eventually work itself out. I still haven't streamed a whole lot, and like I'm just starting up again, so I'm not going to worry about it too much this first month. But after I stream more, it'll probably show up. But thank you for wanting to donate and support the stream. But let's just assume 2018 is me getting ready to like stream a lot more and get set up. We're still experimental, right? Like, I don't want your money when I'm still like fiddling with apps and not really knowing what I'm doing. All right. Just seeing the Maddie returning to the game after a decade away. It's been awesome seeing you and your brother Corey's success. Use the meta in tune with you and Corey, more Corey, way back in 2005 on MTGO. Well, thank you for the support. It's glad to have you back in the game. Your camera layer is off from your... What's going on? Oh, yeah, you're right. See? Fixing things all the time. All right, that looks better. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about these numbers. I'm really not. I keep fiddling with this deck. So, like, you can, like, cut one of these for one of these. I want 2 Midnight Reapers. I think you can maybe switch a Wild Growth Walker over here to add another. But the more I play this deck, the more I feel like this number is supposed to be 5. Maybe I'm wrong, but I keep thinking it's supposed to be 5. Because after sideboard, it's not really that relevant. And a lot of times, I'm noticing when you sideboard, like, some number of these are getting moved out of the deck. And one of the things when I'm building sideboard plans, I try to keep in mind is if a lot of the same cards are coming out too much because of better options. Well, thank you so much, Master Marshmallow, for the $5 donation. Greatly appreciated. Very, very much so. I just feel like maybe we can get away with only having 5. But it could go back up to 6 of these effects. I've moved around between 3 Chupacabras, 2 Contempts. I think Contempt is just slightly better. The 2/2 body hasn't been that relevant for me. But anyway, let's just get into battle. Let's play. Ooh, and for everyone that's already in here, I do have a non-local friend that is stopping by for a couple hours. They're in town finishing up last-minute business. They're going to hang out here. They have some other work to do while they're here. But then we're going to go out to dinner for a good goodbye dinner tonight. So once they're here, any donations that come in will be buying him a wonderful dinner for coming in and hanging out with us and streaming with us and all that. Greatly appreciated. But the Invitational is next weekend. This weekend is SCG Baltimore. I am going to be going to that event. I think I'm either playing Jeskai Control or I might dabble in Bant Spirits. Atskroy, their name might start with a B and end in I, and yes. Alright, so we're going to play first. It's a unique hand, but we're going to keep it. If we draw a land, we just get to turn 3 Wild Growth plus Jade Light. I mean, that's all we're doing for the game, but that seems good. And the mulligan, I like it. Nice. There needs to be a thank you, though. I think there needs to be a thank you, because sometimes players will say nice to me, like when I do something good, and I want to say thank you, but there's nothing. There's no option to say thank you. Oh no. Perfect. And 2 lands. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to play the other Wild Growth Walker. Because if our opponent does have cleansing, then not cleansing, what is it called? Okay, they don't. Okay, that's good. I'm not even going to play it. I just feel like that's a sabotage turn. Just 100% going to have sabotage get cast. And our opponent can't... Our opponent can't even settle yet, so... Alright, so if this resolves, they're probably going to draw, trying to find a white source, trying to Cleansing Nova. Still think I'm just going to attack with everything instead of playing the Wild Growth. Alright, well that was an easy game. Deafening Clarion, that's what I call it. Yeah. Cleansing Dome and Deafening Clarion. I can never remember its name. Alright, so sideboarding in this matchup. We're going to go up to 4 of that for sure. So since we saw draw 2, that means there's... The draw 2 indicates that it's not the treasure map version, right? I'm pretty sure that they don't play any. Excuse me. So I don't think we're going to Reclamation Sage. We can take out our spot removal. Still going to keep Contempts in for Nikki B's and stuff. Probably cut 1. And I don't mind trimming on Elves on the draw. I like Elves on the play because they can like help us like really steamroll our opponent, but we're accelerating into Counterspell Magic and into Deafening Clarion, so I really don't think it's that necessary. This is a matchup where I really like Eldest Reborns and Plaguecrafters, but I just don't think we have room. I'm not sure if I want the Assassin's Trophy. Honestly, like, I just don't like accelerating them. Scavenger versus Jumpstart doesn't really ever happen that often, and because we're like... So, I like bringing in Deathcourt Scavenger against control decks back when we weren't, like, Explore themed, but, like, we could take an Alpha for, but I wouldn't want to take out any of our Explore cards because they combo so well against Deafening Clarion with Wild Growth Walker, and we already have... This version has 4 Midnight Reapers, so we're not low on cards we can continuously play. I'm going to keep this. Well, our hand is all creatures, so we're going to ignore this. I forgot if our opponent went top or bottom. Double Chemist or Insight is... Now we just have to make sure we hit, though, or then they're just going to draw out of this and run away with the game pretty easily. Eek. Oh no, and they got all their... Okay, well, it's not the best, but it'll do. We at least get a creature into play, right? This is what you call Mont Black control. Digging for a land. No land. Oh, no. This is bad. White Thunder, did you decide to run Reaper over Doom Whisper? If so, because Reaper card gives you card draw. The reason is, yes, it does have to do with Reaper giving you card draw, but it's because the card is so annoying in the mirror and also good against Jeskai. And we're gonna play Branch Walker because we're trying to find another force just to slam this before our opponent goes too crazy with all the card advantage. It's just a cheaper card. It's Doom Whisper's better against like red and stuff, but they don't occupy the same space. Like Carnage Tyrant and Doom Whisper and Vivian Reed all occupy the same space. I would expect Silhouette to get boarded out, but that I don't think Silhouette is enough justification. So let me just pull up something here. Yeah, this build. Oh wow, brutal. This build is looking very similar to VFS's. I'll post it in the chat. This looks very similar to their build of the deck. Do we go face? No, this might get the settle out. If there is any settles. No, fair down. Well, the sad thing is this probably means that we'll get we might get Starve Extinctioned. Or Cleansing Ovid. Well, I already have a draft loaded up. Lord, but the issue with me drafting is that I don't think I'm bad at it, but if I'm gonna stream content, if I have things to say about Standard, I should probably just do that. I feel like I stay involved in Standard. I like Standard a lot. It's my bread and butter. It's not only just what I want to do, what people want to hear from me. So when I'm gonna take the time to stream, I should just be doing the things that that benefit the viewers the most. And I think that Standard is what I can be doing to help people, especially with big tournaments coming up. Like the RPTQs are coming up. They're really important. And I know that I can't completely help everyone. I can't get them the wins, but I can do my best to like help out for those who want to hear stuff. All right, well, I don't know what's going on. Just double Clarion? No? Oh, okay. I see. Our opponent just didn't have... Alright, I'm going to play a Wild Growth Walker and hold up Memorial to Folly, so... Yeah, I'm going to do this and hold up Memorial to Folly, so if they... I mean, I could play Jade Light, but I'm not going to play both. So now they can't target one of my Memorials. I guess maybe it's better to play Jade Light. Because they might hit a green source and leave me without being able to cast this. Or any, like, Vivians that I draw. Oh, the RPGQs are modern? Oh, well then I'm just... What does a banana cost? $10? Dress. I think we have to attack with Carnage Tyrant, because like if we just attack with Wild Growth, then Sail Away happens, and then that gives them an extra turn, or Sail Away plus card advantage, so we just have to attack with it. Yeah, we don't search if we settle. Ooh, we got a pack. That was a decent game. That made me feel good. Usually that matchup's really rough, but if you just play a bunch of Carnage Tyrants, it's easier. Thank you so much, Sna. It's simply awesome seeing some of MTG's greatest move on to streaming. Who's streaming? Who's one of the greatest that are streaming right now? Should I close it up and go watch someone else? Fulgore, what's the difference between Standard and Modern? Standard uses the entire cards that have been printed ever since Mirrodin? Was it Mirrodin? Yeah, Mox Opal. No, that was later. But Ravager and stuff. Yeah, I think it was Mirrodin up. Whereas Standard only uses cards from the last, like, 2 years. Okay. Oh, it's 8th edition and up? Okay. Mattis, I do love watching Gabe Nassif play Magic, but he tilts so much. I mean, I love Gabe. Steam Vents. Alright, so let's shock, play Wild Growth Walker. Hope this lives. Hope we draw Forest. Hope we play Jade Light. Hope it hits us a land and a spell. It's a lot of hoping. We're on our way. Getting this up to 5 is huge. It hit a land and a spell. Do we want that spell? Yeah, might as well, because we're going to be able to get this to 4 power. There's an argument to bin it so that we can, like, find it. Oh no. Stupid entrancing melody. Yeah, nice walker you have there. Won't mind if I take one. Get an Arclight Phoenix in the graveyard. Oh, the best card in standard. Dropping. Oh yeah, two. Oh yeah, 2 Phoenixes after taking my Wild Growth Walker. This is fair. Magic's fair. Let me decide what spell I want to cast. Oh, we'll shock your creature. Oh, we'll just attack you for 9. Have a good day. Yeah. I wonder if I just want to hammer all 4 Tyrants. I feel like these decks are just getting slower. Kind of like the idea of just maxing out on Llanowar's Duresses and Tyrants in this matchup. Probably want this too. Oh yeah. Yeah, the decon. Yeah, when Izzet goes off like that, it is modern. It's disgusting. Like look at what they did. They played an Electromancer, stole my creature, and then killed my creature and put 6 power into play. It's just like, well, to be fair, Weemuns, Todd did leave for Thanksgiving, right? Like he left like last Tuesday and he's driving back today. Like Kim and Callie went home to visit family. Since my family lives in North Dakota and my fiance's lives here in Roanoke, we switch off holidays. So like we did Thanksgiving here, where I only have to go, for the day or whatever, and don't have to fly. But Christmas, I'm going back to town, and I will not be streaming for the 10 days I'm back at home. I'll be taking a Magic vacation. The only Magic I'm going to be playing is I'm going to be bringing a booster box and Corey and I and our fiancés are going to go to a bar and just like play 2-headed giant and have some fun. That is the only Magic that I plan on doing. All right, let's play Wild Growth Walker, play Jade Light Ranger, get it stolen. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, the Decon. Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to get married in the fall. I mean, we've been dating for 5 years now, so she deserves it. Get that Phoenix out of here. Take that action. I mean, I probably could have still went J-Light Ranger and done that the next turn. I kind of got excited. Now I'm going to get Lava Coiled and feel like a real big dummy. I guess not. Alright, I'm going to allow our opponent to have Electromancer because if they play a Drake, I want to be able to... No, our hand's too expensive. I want lands. If we didn't have all this removal for flyers, I most likely would have kept that Contempt. Ooh, Bend a Drake. So probably needs the 4th land, has a Drake. Blink of an eye. That was just rude. Just want to slow down their pace, and with Radical Idea and card advantage, I want their hand to cost a lot. I want them to only be able to play like a Drake this turn, and then I can Vivian it. I mean, I don't know. I think how I played that was optimal. I don't know if other people would have done that though. I think this is a good lesson in Wild Growth Walker. Just let it lose its value. Like they use Blink of an Eye. It's not technically a removal spell, but maybe you just have to allow it to just be a removal spell, and just say like this will be something I play that doesn't really matter later in the game and maybe gets value. Lieutenant 13, honestly, all I'm on is like lo-fi hip-hop remixes on YouTube because I think that means that it's not copyrighted. But here's a link to what I'm listening to right now. I think just so like the VODs they don't get wrecked. There is a world where maybe I'm supposed to just play these two out because they might just have to Suns. 3 threats might be too much for them. Or not Suns. If they have land plus deal 20 to everything. Alright, so now we're on the draw. I think I want to trim on our top end, but that's about it. Why is it too much lands? We gotta mulligan this. I'm keeping it. If we just run good every turn, I think we've got a good chance in this game. Like, we just have to run good every turn. I'm just gonna play the wild growth out because I don't mind it actually dying. Oh, that's gonna die. Dead. Rude. Civil Mass, I think that they're both good in certain situations, but the higher density of artifacts and enchantments that are being played as of late, specifically in this matchup, like treasure maps and like red-white controls, like histories, and I want to land. I don't even know if it's correct to even play this out, honestly. No, but so, yeah, I just think that the come to playability is just too relevant, especially because, like, these Boros decks, they have history, experimental frenzy, baffling end. They turn into more of a mid-range deck with Tecatli. That's annoying. Ooh, the race is on, huh? And no land drop? Oh no! Tap land! Alright, so we really need to draw, or I just feel like does our opponent have another opt? It feels like shock. What a weird game. Another land, and they're playing their 5th land. They're building to something. Yeah, they're discarding their shock. I would really like to hit an oh no. Filthy Casual, thank you for the 100 bits. Greatly appreciated. I think that is the better play. Well, it's not lethal. Oh. I'm just going to play Carnage Tyrant and say go. I could attack with Jadelight Ranger into the Arclight Phoenix and eat it, but... I will say I am liking this music, though. A lot, actually. Not the bacon bolt. Alright, well, we're racing, I guess. I guess I could have attacked with Elf. That was stupid. Not to. I don't know how to untap. Alright, whatever. I was thinking about keeping Memorial up, but we have to play the Scavenger. I'm just afraid of shock. Our opponent's already shown us 2. But, I mean, if our opponent just attacks us to 4, casts Star of Extinction, then I think we're all but dead. Oh, I don't think they'd Radical Idea land away if they had it. Maybe. No. They have the shock. They sad. It was a good match. Good match. All right. Well, I hear someone in the background. I'm going to take a short 5-minute break, but while I'm gone, I'm going to play y'all. Oh, he's coming in already. Hey, look at this. I've got a non-local friend here hanging out.
Visitor.
Non-local
visitor.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a short 5-minute break.
Okay.
And I'll see how you're doing. But while we're gone for like 5, 6, 7 minutes, I've got a very special gift for them. Do you want to see what it is?
What is it?
All right. Well, we're gonna turn this awesome music off. Right. All right.
Oh, nice. I know.
What do you think they're gonna like this?
A real person, but
yeah, but don't spoil it.
Who is a real person?
And we can loop it. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, everyone, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, but we'll be right back. And while you're gone, enjoy some smooth tunes.
Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, yeah. Brad Nelson was a kid. Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson.
Yo, Brad Nielsen made a big mistake. Brad Nielsen did it opposite. General Nielsen did a somersault. Brad Nielsen tricked my drinking track. Brad Nielsen made a mistake. Brad Nielsen jumped the bait. Brad Nielsen jumped the gate. Brad Nielsen late. Brad Nielsen he made a withdrawal. Brad Nielsen he jammed the route. Brad Nielsen.
Oh, him
shit.
in the head.
Damn
and
it.
him in his butt.
We ran out of song, man.
Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, yeah. Brad Nelson was a kid. Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson.
Yo, Brad Nielsen made a big mistake. Brad Nielsen did it opposite. General Nielsen did a somersault. Brad Nielsen tricked my drinking track. Brad Nielsen made a mistake. Brad Nielsen jumped the bait. Brad Nielsen jumped the gate. Brad Nielsen late. Brad Nielsen he made a withdrawal. Brad Nielsen he jammed the route. Brad Nielsen.
Oh, him
shit.
in the head.
Damn
and
it.
him in his butt.
We ran out of song, man.
Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, yeah. Brad Nelson was a kid. Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson. Yo, Brad Nielsen made a big mistake. Brad Nielsen did it opposite. General Nielsen did a somersault. Brad Nielsen tricked my drinking track. Brad Nielsen made a mistake. Brad Nielsen jumped the bait. Brad Nielsen jumped the gate. Brad Nielsen late. Brad Nielsen he made a withdrawal. Brad Nielsen he jammed the route. Brad Nielsen. Oh, him
shit.
in the head.
Damn
and
it.
him in his butt.
We ran out of song, man.
Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, yeah. Brad Nelson was a kid. Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, Brad Nelson, Brad Brett Nielsen made a big mistake. Brett Nielsen did it on the suck. Seattle Nielsen did a somersault. Brett Nielsen tricked my drinking track. Brett Nielsen made a mistake. Brett Nielsen jumped the bait. Brett Nielsen jumped the gate. Brett Nielsen late. Brett Nielsen he made a withdrawal. Brett Nielsen he jammed the route. Brett Nielsen
would hurt him
shit.
in the head
Damn
and
it.
him in his butt.
We ran out of song, man.
Brett Nielsen. Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson. Yeah.
Where did all my viewers go?
Brad
I totally.
Nelson was a
Is it the music? Is there something wrong with the song selection?
Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson. Brad. Brad.
So for anyone that doesn't know, that song was made by the Justin Roiland and Christian Wheelux back in 2011. And I think we found our break music. All right, well, BBD should be rolling in here soon, but he's taking care of some business at the moment. No, here I'll send the link for everyone. There's a music video along with it, and it's not. It has nothing to do with me. I think it's Brad Nelson. They just picked a name, Brad Nelson. Because and they Google searched, and the music video just has clips of a bunch of different Brad Nelsons, so that are out there. So it is not special to just me. Oh, I'm on the draw. I think Your Go is the most wasted one. Why Your Go? Your Go is just... the game moves too fast to use Your Go. Your Go is only like when you just like spew and just destroy them. And you're like, your turn. We're going to do this just in case we need to play one of our 3 removal spells. And there we go. Yeah, BBD's 555 emote is great. Alright, we're gonna let that stick around and just go. Okay. It'll be good later, but for now we're just going to kill off this Enigma Drake. Whatever, we'll just play out. Enters tapped, play this out. Get in there. There's a good chance that the Phoenix comes back this turn, but we have the Contempt for it. I mean, I haven't even considered thinking about emotes. I don't really know the value of them. Like, I get it. Like, you have some cool ones, but, like, I feel like having, like, 50 doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But there's a few that just make a lot of sense to me. But I'm not going to give them away because I think that they're really good ideas, and I don't want other people to have them. All right, Xena Maximo's velocity makes me think that we're going to change our sideboarding plans ever so slightly. Oh, nice. You missed the Brad Nelson song, quarterbacks? Well, I guess every break and every intro when I'm starting the stream is just going to have to be Brad Nelson song forever. I mean, you know, I've never thought of a good way to figure out how to get to keep viewership up while I'm on break. So I might as well just find the best possible way to get viewership to go down, right? At least I'm accomplishing a goal. Well, that was just a dirtily turn for no value. Lava coil. Fine. It is nice when you draw all your removal in this matchup. And your opponent mulligans to 5. Since there's a maximized velocity, there could be dive downs too. How many bits would it take for the 4 of us to stream Commander game? Can you play Commander on this 4-player? Yeah, this is Lo-Fi Video Game Chill Songs. All right. We definitely want explore creatures, but oh wow, this is a curve. This is definitely a curve. Let's take the removal spell for Wild Growth Walker. There isn't one, so we'll take this Chart a Course. Oh, there's no mountain yet either for that Electromancer on curve. I mean, I still think it's just crazy that the voice in that song is Justin Roiland. I've become a huge fan of his over the years with Rick and Morty. I mean, a lot of people have, but then, like, I've known that song existed forever. And it wasn't until recently that I got to put it together that it's him, which is just pretty cool. I have no idea what they were doing in 2011 to make that song. Big card. I don't want it. If the next card's a land, I'm gonna feel stupid, but. Alright, saving this, yeah, stupid. That song wasn't just about me, it's about every Brad Nelson. It's not just targeting just me. If you look at the music video, or the video attached to it, I should say. Sport Creature is so weird. Like if I kept this on top, I would just have another 2/1 in play. Everything would be the same. It's so weird. Oh, that's annoying. Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant. This game's going south real fast. It's better than playing big threats. Oh yeah. So I'm doing this because it's more difficult for our opponent to put enough power into play for this Tyrant next turn. See, like, if I did it the other way around, then they'd be able to block the Carnage Tyrant this turn. I'm not saying it's always going to work that way, but sometimes it does. I'm going to get risky. Not great, though. Well, that's just lethal, right? Right. All right, any questions in the chat? Anything that we should be talking about? Yeah, Doom Whisperers like were really good, and then they kind of just fell off the map. Yeah, it seems like the Doom Whisperer love is kind of gone, and it makes sense. Like, it's an easy card to kill, and everyone has removal for it. And also with the inclusion, like there's a lot of reasons. So I'm actually going to wait to answer those. My article tomorrow answers a lot of them. So go out there and read that article. It's good, trust me. It'll be on Star City Games Premium tomorrow. I mean, they still have Ral and Beacon Bolt. Sometimes Beacon Bolt isn't good enough, fast enough. Alright, we're playing against Treasure Red. So I guess we're going to lead with this one, because if we brick and they have Chain Whirler, then it lives. Come on, deck. All we want is one more land. Oh, weird. This card's in the deck too. So this isn't the Ben White's version. Yep, classic gold garbage. Alright, well, I feel like we're going to lose this game. We're going to need some good things to happen. Yes, the Carnage Tyrant argument is going to be addressed in my article, for sure. We need a Carnage Tyrant. Something bad. Oh, maybe I should. Oh, I shouldn't have even played. I should have just brought back my Carnage Tyrant. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot that we put one in the bin on turn 2. Should have been paying attention. No activation, huh? We might need our mana the next turn. The turn after, I mean. Probably not now. Of course not now, but... So our opponent has a scry and 3 cards. That's not good. How many frenzies and rekindling things are in this deck? Wow. We've already used 2 of our 3 contempts in our deck. That was an insane top deck. That was absurd. Wow. I mean, we're still not out of the woods. Jeez, that's so many 4-drops. And yeah, that's the perfect. Alright, fine finality off the top. Fine finality. Or land. Yeah, so close yet so far. Oh. Sad. Alright, so how do we sideboard against this deck? We bring in the Scavenger, the 2 Sages, that... They're probably going to go control, at least on the draw. Yeah, with all the... They have so much stuff, though. I know some people like say Duress isn't bad in this matchup. They're gonna keep all their. They're gonna at least have some targets for cast down, so it's probably worth having them. Maybe not all of them. Thank you so much for the 50 bits. Well, I'm not boarding them all out. Oh, I'm not supposed to concede games? I like conceding games. Whatever, I'm gonna try this. Not the best. Definitely not the best. That's a reason. That's a bad thing about keeping a bunch of tyrants in. We might get there though, but we need to like weave some good cards. I haven't been beating red a lot. In all honesty, I lose a lot to red. Okay. That is a nice relief. So now we should just overpower this game.
You can't stop nature.
That was a tough choice. I think there's a good chance to hit an explore creature and no attack is not where our opponent wants to be.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
So we're just gonna do this. Kill off this Phoenix. No, I'm choosing to play with Sage right now because there's just more experimental frenzies, treasure maps, things of that nature. So I'm making that active choice to play that card right now.
The wilds are my shield.
We've hit a part of the game where we're totally fine with just velocity. Oh no, they can block with the... They can take one out. Okay, our opponent's going to be forced to deal with this, and we're going to keep building our board. So like having a backup Vivian Reed seems great. We're actually just going to kill this frenzy
Losing everything.
with it.
Sometimes restoration means retribution.
Everything's going good, Crimson Zerg. Is there a frame rate problem? Wait, this is a laggy stream? I'll have to figure out why. That's not good. All right, I'm gonna have to learn how to fix it because I don't want my stream to be laggy. Oh, it's the Arena client right now. Math is for blockers. Ha! Alright, so now we're back on the draw. I think we can't afford to have as much top end. But I don't want to do anything else to the deck. I think I'm going to play one... No, Troops for sure. I think I'm going to play 2 Duresses. Ha! Bunch of letters 96, bringing 2 Duress. Right there. No, I'm going to keep it though. We might get lucky. We might get very lucky. Gross. Great. Wow. That is fortunate. Oh, 7 your last 7 competitive matches. That is. Oh wow! Why won't they shock the Jade Light? Now I'm gonna put it in the graveyard. Library. See, and now this is one of the reasons why I'm playing with Reclamation Sage at the moment, because Brontodon would just come to play and immediately get sacked for the experimental. Now, I wouldn't use that mana for any reason, but since its job is becoming more important to actually kill things, no, really? Oh, that's frustrating. That's very frustrating. good. If the last card's not instant speed removal, I guess we win. That's not good. No! I'm in trouble.
But you're at 30 life.
I am at 30 life.
And you have a Merfolk Branch Walker.
We would have won the game if our opponent didn't have exactly Shock or Lightning Strike in hand, but they did. Everyone, say hey to distant friend.
I was told we're not allowed to be friends anymore.
Oh, did Amber say we're not allowed to be friends?
She did. She
What did you
said
do?
that. What's that?
What did you do?
I moved away.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll see you a lot, though. She won't.
I don't know what's going on here. It looks like your opponent's having all the fun and you're having none of
It
it.
just started this turn with the experimental. Yeah.
What do you have in your graveyard? What? You could just pull up the Experimental Frenzy.
Oh, yeah. That did die. Why did they kill that? I don't like it when my opponent does a lot of stuff and I don't do stuff.
You could still very easily win this game.
I don't think I'll very easily win this game. Not versus 3 maps. And already a Treasure Cove.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to win this game.
I would say you can very easily win this game.
Do you really?
No. I'm just reading the chat right now.
Alright. That is more interesting.
What are you talking about? This is a phenomenally interesting game. Just two of the most fun decks in Standard. Mono Red and Golgari. Yeah, someone's saying just draw a Carney T. That would do it, right?
That would help, yeah.
That Jade Light back, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I was crushing, but then they found off the experiment friendly Fanatical Firebrand into Fight with Fire for an X6 Walker. And I'm just like,
Nice.
oh, come on.
Ooh. It's a spicy number.
It's not that spicy. I don't know how many Carney Teas I have. I think I have 3.
In your deck right now?
Yeah.
It's a lot of Carney T's.
I have 4 in the 75. No!
Your opponent is having a lot of fun. You can't take that fun away from them.
Yes, I can. I just did. I took all the fun away from them.
Well, the fun now I'm gonna have the fun to see your record, which is
We're claiming prizes.
Which is?
Guess. Can you guess?
2 and 2.
You're right. 2 and 2.
Woo!
And we got a mythic.
So lucky. And it's the Immortal
Ooh,
Sun. That's
and it's
a good
playable.
One. And you have an Eldest Reborn.
Yeah.
It's also playable.
Let's open these packs.
Guess how many packs I have in my... Oh, that's lucky. And that is also lucky.
Really?
Yeah.
An erratic Cyclops?
Yeah.
Alright, so the next thing we're going to be doing... Play Sound of Silence. That must be a song.
That's the song that... You know the Ross Sadness thing?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the background song to the Ross Merriam thing.
So this is what we're playing next.
Okay. Alright.
Some Big Ben Red.
So now we're trying to do the Experimental Frenzy.
No, he doesn't play Experimental Frenzy.
Oh.
None. 0 in the 75.
Seems like such a combination with Treasure Map, though.
Yeah, but I think that... I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's just so you don't have to play a bunch of, like, stupid removal.
Yeah.
I'm curious. He's the only one that plays it and does well with it. It's got a very unique sideboard. I like this card. I have an article coming out tomorrow that talks a lot about Spyglass getting better with the inclusion of, like, treasure maps and Jeskai and having more targets.
Yeah, I actually, I realized that all the decks that I enjoy have the exact same flaw.
They get hit by a needle.
No, they get destroyed by Teferi.
Oh,
So I just have Spyglass in the sideboard of every deck I play.
Well, all right. Well, I want to take a short break. Do you want to hang out with chat for a little bit?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
All right. I'll let you take the helm for a couple minutes.
I'm just going to sit there and awkwardly say nothing the entire time.
So usually our car rides.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Somebody wants me to sing the Brad Nelson song? Oh, you mean like... Brad Nelson, made a mistake. Brad Nelson, drink my energy drink. That song? I'm not going to sing it, but... Alright, so now that I have full control over this, let's go ahead and delete this deck. Delete? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to actually do that. Yeah, spend his gems or riot. Yeah, let's what can we get into here? Sealed Core Set 2019. If I know one thing about Brad, I know he loves Sealed Core Set 2019. So add some frenzies to his deck. Let's see. He probably doesn't even have Experimental Frenzy.
I'm still here, and yes, I do.
Oh, he
Don't
has.
you be making changes to that deck. Don't make changes. We're gonna play Ben 75.
Oh, I'm not making any changes.
Make a duplicate if you're gonna mess with the deck.
All right, I will. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I am going to. Let's see. Export. Does that? Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna delete the deck, and then, but it's saved to the clipboard, so we can get it back really easily. But he's gonna come back, and it's just gonna be gone. So that sounds fun. For me, at least, not for him, but. Alright, he's gonna come back and see this. I'm gonna be like, well, I added some frenzies to the deck. Somebody's saying Drake seems bad. I do think that this deck is not great right now because Jeskai is so good against it with all their Nib Mizzets. Somebody was talking about getting rid of buys for Grand Prix. I've kind of felt like they should get rid of buys for like a lot of years now, just because, I don't know. I don't want to hash through all the reasons right now, but it's basically like just so much better to have a buy than a win, and it's just a huge edge to people who have them, and I think they should incentivize people to want to play in Grand Prix outside of giving buys away. I don't know. It just feels like a weak incentive for somebody. Like, the reason to have buys is so some of the players who've grinded the most will have an incentive to show up and play. Otherwise, there's just no value in the tournament. And I just think that's a poor structure where they should just not have buys and still have value in the tournament for people to show up and play. I don't know what that exactly looks like, but I think buys are kind of a bad fix for that. It just puts people. It's just a spot where if you don't have a buy and you go to a GP, you're just at an obscene disadvantage, and it's kind of a feel bad, I think. So. I like that. Yeah, give everyone 2 buys and then add 2 rounds to the tournament. Then everyone has buys. Everyone feels great. Saying I should craft some cards for him. Let's see. What's the worst common and standard? What's the actual worst? Like, what is just the worst card? If you feel bad about others not having buys, just be a buy yourself. That's been my strategy lately, and it's not panning out. Oh, Colossal Dreadmaw, I like that. Alright, he doesn't own any, so we'll have to go to... Oh, I see what we got. We got Ad Green here. Oh, he does have them. All right, yeah. This will just be the screen when he comes in.
Somebody want a treat?
Ooh, I would love it.
Vanilla.
I do like Vanilla Coke
Okay.
Zero. Wow.
What are we doing?
Such a delight.
Are
Oh,
you
we're building a
team-
deck.
Are you using my comments on Colossal Dreadmaws?
No, why would I do that? All right, cancel. All right, so I added 4 Frenzies to the deck.
Were you gonna add a Dreadmaw?
Yeah, I was gonna add a Dreadmaw, 2 Forests as well.
Well, why won't you just play like 2 treasure maps and a Dreadmaw on the sideboard?
Ooh, that's smart.
Yeah, pro play right here.
All right, let's go back. Oh no.
What?
Oh, I guess I deleted the deck.
What deck? The deck you were building?
No.
Oh, Big Ben Red?
Yeah.
I can do it fast. All right.
All right, fine.
Move over. Oh, you just...
Oh, wow. Look at how fast I was at recreating that deck.
Oh my god. You can move that off the seat if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh. Well, it sounds like you've been having fun with people.
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just get into it. We've went too long without playing Magic.
Yeah, that's the name of the deck now. It's just imported deck. It's had a different name. Actually, if I'll be referring to this deck even publicly as imported deck from henceforth.
Oh man. All right. Well, we got one more hour before we're dropping the stream, so we're gonna go
Before we're dropping
before we're going to hang out before you leave.
some bounds.
Alright, I'm just going to do a Twitch update. I'm sorry, I'm done with that joke.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, play first. Oh, we'll keep that.
I didn't even see the hand, I just knew it was a snap cape. Anytime you're playing a monocolor deck, you're never mulliganing.
Alright, good enough.
Alright, I'm just gonna, yeah.
Oh, we have to switch over the Stream Decker to that. Alright, now we should be good. Search for a Scanta.
Looks like we're playing against a
Blue-black control-y strategy.
probably a disinformation campaign-y strategy.
Ooh. Detection Sphere. Ooh, Siege Gang? This is what you call the curve out.
Oh yeah. Chain roller into Phoenix into the gang. I do dislike that first strike damage.
It makes you click multiple times.
Yeah.
No! No! Put a counterspell there, looking for lands. Oh, it didn't. Our opponent didn't find any. That's so sad. Do we siege or Phoenix? I think we Phoenix and start treasure mapping.
Yeah, I like that.
Plus, siege gang later when things are attrition could just win the game.
I also haven't been watching the game at all, so when I say I like that, what I mean is...
You just trust my judgment?
Yeah. I'm just saying it because it sounds good.
Let's just go with you trust my judgment and believe in me.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I like that. Moment of craving. No land. No, they got a land.
But it's an island, which means they can't contempt your chain roller.
Should we... if we...
You should upkeep. Ooh.
Maybe we shouldn't?
I would keep that, but still play the Siege Gang, right? I think.
Yeah, they're binning a lot of counters.
Yeah.
Just remember, this deck also has just 3 Banefires randomly in it.
Nice.
So all of this damage is like really doing work. I've never seen Siege Gangs like... Does it make a sound?
I've played it in limited a few times. I think it just makes the goblin sound.
Okay.
I've actually I've cast Siege Gang a lot of times on this program.
Yeah,
Forgot about that.
Sound. That is your type of joke.
That is my type of joke. What is the username? Lord of Ironforge? Yeah, that is very much my type of joke, but I won't dignify it here because we're on stream publicly, but I do approve of that. No, don't do that. That's the other thing that annoys me about Arena.
No.
Yep. How do you feel about your opponent being at 6 life, you having 5 lands and a Banefire in your hand?
I feel like Ben just wrote it up perfectly. This is... Ooh, end kept. Ooh, with the concession.
Nice.
Keep on top, concede. Everything's going great. Dreadlink. Alright, so I want support for anyone from the stream, while we're sideboarding, well, let's figure out how we're going to sideboard first, because we don't know how we're doing that. Let's just take out all the removal spells that for sure don't interact with our opponent. That seems like a good start. We'll bring in the Banefire, the Karns, the land. Makes sense.
So now we need 2 more cards.
We could probably cut that.
Oh, I know what I would be attacking my opponent with.
Thank you so much for the bits cheer. What would you...
I would be fighting them with fire.
Should we have all of our lands?
I would keep all the lands, yeah.
Okay, so let's plus the lands. Let's bring in...
Wait, if you side out lands, it doesn't show them in your sideboard?
No, it's weird. And take out both shocks and have 1 Spyglass?
I wouldn't have any Spyglasses.
Okay, just 1 shock?
Yeah, I'd have a shock. Like, they might have... they're not going to bring that card in against you, though, are they?
Probably not.
No.
Thief of
Sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always leave in shock against that deck when I'm playing the Drake deck, because they have...
Opponent's going to bring in 4 Thief of Sanity. That's what our opponent says. But we have Fight with Fires.
Yeah.
And they're going to keep all their spot removal. We have Dire.
We also have Banefire.
Yeah, and we have Dire for the Daredevils.
Yeah.
Alright.
Keep. That looks like a DC. DiSerono.
Yeah, Red07, thank you for the 250 bits. I'll eventually get a sub button.
Have you been getting any kibbles?
I have not gotten any kibbles. I haven't brought it up. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't want to sound greedy. Like,
Sure.
The last thing you want... Oh, there is white in the deck.
So it's actually just Esper control.
It is. We should have brought in the... We'll bring in the Spyglasses for the next game.
Yeah, I thought it was disinformation campaign. Oh yeah, why did we sideboard at all? We should have just not sideboarded. Wow, that was a mistake. I would cast Karn, Sign of Urza.
And go down, right?
Yeah. I would go down on a Buddha. I don't know what the word is.
Who is partnered? You need to be partnered before you can get subs. I am partnered.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
At least we'll have a 2-2. They'll play it to Fairy, tick off. We'll attack it and then Banefire it for lethal. I think you should put a stop in your upkeep.
Why?
For Banefire. Or for Treasure Map.
Do we want a treasure map right now?
Probably not now. Because I think you have to play around Syncopate.
Yeah.
So.
Plan B, as soon as I think of
Nice.
He's dead.
I have to make sure. I've got too many things to do, so you keep up with chat.
Someone's asking if I saw a 5-0 list that was Is It, but didn't have Phoenix, it was more control-y. I'm wondering if that's just the list that I put in my last article, honestly. My last article I wrote about a Is It control list that was like Crackling Drakes, Niv Mizzet.
I feel like I should gang here.
I would gang. I would throw out the gang. I would get the gang back together. That's just gonna be the next episode of It's Always Sunny. The gang attacks.
The gang gets scattered.
Yeah, the gang gets scattered. That's a good one. You hate to see that.
You hate to see him draw cards, yeah.
Yeah. But at least we've knocked that Scorpion off the map.
No! I was so close to having
A big boy.
a big old boy Constra.
I'd probably,
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Get that out of here.
Nice. That shock did exactly what it was supposed to do. Nice.
I'll keep that.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to play it. Do you agree?
Yeah, play it. They can't syncopate it.
Ooh, nice.
It's gonna probably...
Whatever. I don't want to waste these.
No.
Get this into play.
Yeah, I would just let them... Whatever they do.
Because there could be Drawn Sorrows and or whatever that's called. Oh, another one from the hand?
Well, that's bad.
That's not good.
Someone's asking how Is It Control deals with Carney T. The answer is you kill them with Niv Mizzet, or you lose to it and then have Star of Extinction after sideboard. Basically the way it goes. Yeah, I'd probably start by sacking a treasure, but I don't know if it matters.
Just 1 second. 3, so that's 4, 5. We can just draw as Arch this turn without popping a clue.
Oh, we can? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do that then.
Yeah. I mean, with 3 Banefires in our deck, I think this is the way we want to approach this.
My article is on magic.tcgplayer.com. I write weekly articles there, and I've written actually multiple articles about Is It Drakes and Is It Control and some other things. So if people want to check that out, that's where they can do it.
If it's Is It is a BBD article.
Is it?
Oh.
That's a powerful draw. That's a powerful draw. I think I just
You just want to...
straight 10-ing their face while the shields are down. I don't know if it's correct, but
I mean, it's almost lethal. If this happens, we just need 1 Banefire and the game's over.
yeah, we've already played one, but
Luckily, the deck plays 4.
I thought it was 3. One
on
on
the
the
sideboard.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure it has one on the sideboard, but anyone at home can check the Stream Decker app to confirm. Hey, what's up, Small Town Magic? How you doing? We just let that happen, right? It's a net exchange of 4, but like I don't know if I want to use my maps.
Well, you would put them to 3
Oops.
life. You can undo. If you hit Z, it undoes.
Oh, cool. And we get the we just get mono like things. What do you think?
Because then you would be. They're either at 3 or 7 life, basically.
Yeah, I think we just let it happen.
Yeah, I'd probably just keep the treasures.
Yeah.
Do I think Is It Control is better than Just Guy? Unfortunately, I don't. I think Just Guy is better than Is It.
That's in my article tomorrow as well.
And sadly,
play that.
they must have another land in hand.
Still think you hold it, right?
I would agree, but... Ooh, they just heard Fungal. That's weird.
It's not that good in the matchup. They're starting to realize how bad it is.
still seems strange to me.
Alright, we get to play a Goblin, Crater Maker, have the mana up to still shoot him for 2, and draw off Arch.
When you say shoot them for 2, what do you mean by that?
Oh, never mind. I can shoot itself though, right?
Yes.
Target creature, yes.
Yeah. You could also attempt to destroy a treasure and then respond by sacking into your map had you left the map up.
Those are some pro plays.
Those are some anything to keep your opponent from gaining 2 life.
I don't think Esper Control will soon dominate a format that has so many uncounterable.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. There's just too many uncounterable spells. Like, what our opponent has, like, no chance of winning this game.
Yeah, they're basically dead. They have to have Teferi soon.
Yeah.
And very soon. I would gang. I would play the gang.
The gang is here.
I mean, your opponent's basically dead to it, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know yet. This is why we're testing it. 9.
4.
Alright, you got me.
He did get you.
Alright, we'll play this though.
We'll boss him around a bit. I think you should have cracked a treasure.
Oh well.
What if you drew another war boss? You could have double bossed him.
I don't know if we have any left.
I think isn't there one left?
Oh, there's one left. Uh-oh.
Oh no. The butcher.
Into the war boss? Ugh.
That is...
It's not good.
Oh no.
Oh, that's great. We at least don't have to attack into it.
Fire?
No.
That does give you... Oh,
What?
that's nice. Well, you put him down to 7 so he can't activate Vona, and now you have enough to block and kill the Vona. Yeah.
Well, we'll still draw just in case.
Yeah. What if you draw the card Fight with Fire?
Then we win the game.
Or Bane Fire?
We didn't.
I think you're Megan, your opponent's sad.
What? Go away.
That's not a bad one.
Ah. It doesn't matter.
You gotta draw the only card that makes it matter. Probably isn't one.
Whatever. We'll just...
Yeah, just keep playing it. You want your Bane Fire to be for way more than lethal.
Yes.
So,
Oh!
I would do it for 8.
What? No.
13.
12, right? We got 12.
13, right?
Well,
Oh no, 12.
X, yeah.
Yeah.
Bane Fire! And that's why Esper Control will not be playable. How do I check my frames? I don't even know how to do any of this computer stuff. It says I'm at 11 frames per second. 0.5% dropped frames. Okay, I'm dropping frames. I don't know how to stop it though. I don't know how to do any computer stuff.
It's because ever since I came over here, I've been just dropping hot frames.
Yeah, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Is that it? Restart the Arena client. All right, give us a quick second. We'll restart the Arena client.
I'd like to design the society in the way the world can be transformed into a better place.
Transform the world?
Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson. Yeah. Brad Nelson was a kid. Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson.
Yo, Brad Nielsen made a big mistake. Brad Nielsen did it off the suck. Seattle Nielsen did a somersault. Brad Nielsen tricked my drinking track. Brad Nielsen made a mistake. Brad Nielsen jumped the bait. Brad Nielsen jumped the gate. Brad Nielsen late. Brad Nielsen he made a withdrawal. Brad Nielsen he jammed the route. Brad Nielsen.
Would hurt
Oh,
him
shit.
in the head
Damn
and
it.
him in his butt.
We ran out of song, man.
Made a
Just
mistake. Brad Nelson. Drank my energy drink.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah.
All right, everyone in the chat. I have a sub button, or not a sub button. I don't have that yet. I have a donate button underneath or bits. But this is BBD's last day in town. Well, he'll be back in 2 weeks for the Invitational. But
Yeah.
last day he's like this moving away party tonight.
Yeah.
So we're taking him out for a nice steak dinner, having a good night. So if you want to be a part of that, throw some donations our way. We will put all of that into the BBD Gets a Good Steak and Nice Dinner Fund. Give him give him the bus ticket money and send him on his way. So we would greatly appreciate it, but don't feel obligated. But I appreciate you coming by to hang out for a couple hours with us here.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
No.
I'd probably mold that.
All right,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
so medium.
Oh yeah, that is the worst playable hand I've ever seen in my life.
This is quite medium. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ronok's too small for the both of us.
Thank you so much, Tony the Brody, for the 420.
Get that thing out of here.
Oh,
Whoa.
you just want to get this, kill this thing.
Oh yeah, I would bane fire it for one.
Brian, where are you moving to?
I have not decided yet where I'm moving to. So
Oh, this is the
we're playing against the Molder Hulk deck.
yeah. Not good.
You know what card is really strong against this deck?
What?
Goblin Chain Whirler.
That is true. Master Marshmallow, thank you for the 400 bits.
That's a powerful magic
We're
card.
in trouble.
Oh, it's one of our Pro Tour cards is in their graveyard.
I guess I could have killed that.
But why? When you have a lava coil.
Come on, Chain Whirler.
They're really setting us up for the old whirl.
so ugh. I think we're gonna get messed up by a Molder Hulk. There it is. And they haven't even hit a land to bring back, but it's still just gonna destroy us.
Still 6/6. Oh, but we're one turn away from killing it.
That is true. We got this thing on lock.
There it is. It is. That Molder Hulk is about to be slain.
How lucky! Okay, we can concede this game, right? Like, we're so dead.
Your love of the early concession is
I love
something. Yeah.
I want to see more games. Alright, how do we sideboard this matchup? Guessing we Star of Extinction them?
I'd probably give him a star.
Yeah, so let's,
Probably cut Banefire.
well, yeah, I don't think Banefire will be good. I don't think Direfleet Daredevil's good.
No.
They're like mono creatures.
They do have fine finality though, right?
Yeah, but I still don't know how good that'll be. I think Karn will be good, the land.
Oh, I thought you were citing Karn's out, and I was like, what are you doing?
No, Karns are coming in.
Yeah, Karn seems insane. Especially with Star of Extinction.
Fight with Fire is also soon good. Thank you so much, Radale07 for the 200 bits. That's $10. We can get you like some chopped steak so far.
Nice.
Alright, what do you think? Do we want Fight with Fires? I think so. I don't want this Goblin Crater Maker.
You don't want...
These war boxes are probably fine.
Yeah, they're probably fine. Yeah, they're probably good, actually, because they have a lot of X1s.
Yeah.
I like Fight with Fire. Just bring those in.
All three are in. We have to cut one card back. Probably just a shock or something.
I would cut, yeah, either a shock or Ship and Fire.
Alright, let's see. Why concede? You could have top decked Friends. Actually, good concession.
Yeah. Yeah, Experimental Friend. Ooh, would have gotten you out of that one.
Okay, Asingos keep saying let them kill you for quests, but it'll take multiple turns, and I don't want to do it. Alright, this could be good if we draw a land.
This hand could either be great or be heinously bad.
5 Sky Bottom. Uh-oh.
Come on, land.
Come on, land.
I'll even take an Arch of Oraska.
Oh, yeah.
Lava Coil. Probably killed her.
No, we have Chain Whirler. We gotta save our resources. This game might go real long. Yeah, no, yes, BBD's unknown location is still viable for SCG events. In fact, you'll be playing this weekend in Baltimore.
I will be.
You'll be playing the Invitational Roanoke in 2 weeks.
I will be doing that.
And in January, I believe that we are going to team up together for a team open.
Are we?
Aren't we?
Is that when it is?
Oh, it could be February.
Might be February.
I don't know.
We're
But
teaming up for a team open, but we don't know when it is.
should we spoil the secret of who we're playing with?
That's up to you.
No, I think we'll save it.
Our third teammate is somebody who is very well known for playing horrifically bad decks.
And for getting carried.
There it is.
Daddy first, right?
Oh yeah, I'd whirl and Durl.
I like to whirl it, whirl it. I like to whirl it, whirl it. Our opponent's gonna deck or just destroy us with a Molder Hulk right now.
Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing? Oh.
Nothing? Let's go, War Boss.
Our teammate is also notorious for losing to me in fantasy football.
Is our teammate in the chat?
I don't think... I don't believe that he is.
Okay.
Small Town Magic's asking if that's... if it's him.
If it's...
Or I don't know who that is.
Is it Small Town Magic?
Yeah.
That's Mike Bryant from back in Fargo.
Yeah. I think I met him at a tournament once.
You have.
Yeah. I defeated our third teammate, in fact, in the finals of a fantasy football league that he invited me to last year, and it was a delight.
Ooh. Bottoming that.
Ooh, that is a. He might have a finality in hand.
Oh, we're gonna play Phoenix.
They might have, you know. It is not Jim.
What format? Legacy or Modern? Just some steady Legacy deck?
Our teammate?
Yeah.
Our teammate is actually playing Modern. I've been relegated to Legacy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
Well, this unknown person.
I'm gonna keep it, but
Oh, I'd keep that.
oh, it's Molly getting to 5 again.
This unknown person has actually been playing a playable deck for the last
That is true.
period of time.
But you also play that playable deck, and I think you're just maybe that's true. I sat beside our teammate many times at the last Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm. This teammate of ours actually did quite well with the deck last GP, or was doing well with it.
You don't remember how they finished?
No, I don't.
No.
How lucky to hit the land with a branch walker.
I know.
And
Come
have
on, Chain.
elf.
Chain Daddy! Okay.
Treasure map, daddy. Doesn't have the same ring.
No. Well, that's bad.
Someone says they don't know that KCI is a legacy deck.
Well, we're gonna keep it.
So we can only Phoenix.
I wanted a Chain Daddy.
Phoenix seems pretty strong here.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so people in the chat have figured it out.
Well, just one, right?
Now two people have mentioned the name.
Two, but also 2 people have mentioned Ross Merriam's name.
Okay, that is true. For a second, I thought you were just gonna concede. I was like, "You're still in the game, Brad."
No, I'm way ahead now.
That's a good draw. That's quite a strong draw. You just had.
Boss. Yeah, I'm way far ahead in this game.
I just expect you just to be conceding at all points in time.
Oh!
Your opponent's like Tournament Land Row.
Concede. I am done with this. Now that's an early concession.
That is an early concession.
All right, you can let him in on who we're. Oh, I don't know why that does that.
I don't know. There's a tilt though.
Now I'll never know what I got.
All right, as 2 people have stated, it is in fact Pauly Shore.
Yes, we
Pauly
have
Shore
top
is
Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore will be. I don't know if we should be announcing this soon, but Pauly Shore is the newest Wizards-sponsored Magic player.
It's Pauly Shore, and what's that guy's name? Like Danny Trevino or something? Who's the guy that was on the Giganosaurus?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, Trejo or something?
What?
The guy that like the famous actor guy that was on with Day 9.
Yeah. I don't remember his name, but yeah, Danny Trejo or something.
Trejo or something like that. Yeah, that's what it is. Danny Trevino. It's a combination of him and Danny DeVito.
Oh, Chain Whirler coming in to get the business done.
Oh, Legion Warboss.
Okay,
coming in.
Chain Daddy's been killing a lot of things in this stream so far. Everyone forgot about Dre.
They forgot about Che.
That is a good exchange of resources in my end. All right, Phoenix.
You're not interested in using that treasure map, are you?
I mean, I'm gonna curve out and then use it. wanted to draw the land for the Phoenix.
You would like that comment, Brad. Now all I can think about is Danny Trejo getting birthed out of a couch. The land. Oh, Banefire for 2+ War Boss? What up?
That's what?
You not liking that?
Well, I have 5 mana.
Yeah, you can kill that War Boss, and then... Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have enough.
Oh, we can just go War Boss.
No, you should probably just play the Siege Gang, I think, right?
Well, we can go War Boss and ping it for 1.
Oh, we could do that.
But if it doesn't work out, if there's a shock, then...
There's probably a shock, yeah.
But if... So... Yeah, whatever. I'm a little too afraid of this Legion War Boss that we can clean up next turn. For sure. Oh my god, you start moving, don't stop. I don't know what that means. Yeah, no Stoke the Flames. Oh, okay. As long as it was on that. I thought it was on Phoenix. And I was like, oh no.
Oh, that would have been devastating.
Oh no. We're just gonna... Okay, they're not attacking with this, then we'll just take this.
Next turn I would do the play.
Which way?
The War Boss, followed by sending everything in.
Yeah.
I'll just draw. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just doing this.
The only problem with playing War Boss is a huge punt because now you have to click all your attackers.
I do not like that feature.
I like how this treasure map has
Done.
done nothing.
No! That's my babies. I think I'm gonna just trade here.
Yeah, I would just preserve the life. You gonna upkeep map?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Nah, I would still set a stop and upkeep though.
Yeah. Things. Oh.
I was like, oh, Banefire, but it was only a Shivan fire.
Whatever. I think this is just better. Just attack with this.
Yeah. I think our opponent's odds of winning are 0%.
I agree. I agree with that assessment.
Like, what could possibly get them out of this? There's no card, is there?
Not for 6 mana. Alright, so how do we sideboard this matchup though?
You should probably delete that guy.
What is this? Ban user. Okay.
Alright. What the?
I don't really have a lot of mods. And if oh yeah, cool. Small town's still a mod.
Okay. That was interesting.
What did they say? I didn't even look. Okay, we need to figure this out quick. So how do we sideboard this matchup? I'm guessing these come out.
We're playing Mono Red, is that what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm guessing Karns are good.
Karn's probably good.
I brought it in the Shivan already. I don't know if we want any of this stuff at all.
Crater Maker just seems bad to me. Just seems bad.
Well, they have one in the deck. I'm just gonna keep it. Alright, whatever. Warboss seems bad. I don't know how good Warboss is in these matchups. Sometimes they can be alright though.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's a powerful card. I mean, yeah, I can see Cannonade actually.
I hate Cannonades because sometimes they're just bad. Like Rekindling Phoenix, like It doesn't hit the 1-for-1 early. There's not a ton of creatures usually on the board. You want to kill them quickly.
So what about Cannonade?
I'm talking about Cannonade.
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, it just sometimes they have phoenixes. What?
Yeah, I heard it the first time.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just trolling.
Sometimes I get lost in what I'm
yeah.
doing, and I use you to direct me back to what I should be doing. I use you as a director, and you're just trolling me.
Oh, this is great.
Do we keep this?
I would keep it.
Really?
You have the best card in your deck against them.
You keep weird hands.
It's pretty easy when you never mulligan. Alright, now... What? This person's doing it again.
What is this? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they got deleted.
I thought I banned them.
It's a new account.
Oh, God. Well, that's annoying.
It is annoying.
I probably could use some more mods. Edgar, I know I'm not supposed to just... It's not good to just mod all your friends, but I'm going to mod you. Some people told me that it's not right to mod all your friends, but Edgar's been in here.
You can probably mod that guy too.
Who?
You can mod the sauce maybe. Just take him as word for that comment or whatever. Says.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Don't let the power go to your head, though.
Please let it go to your head.
Do they just go to the face with 2 burn spells to get that damage rolling?
That's an Eagle Scout.
I'm an Eagle Scout. I've once gave someone back their wallet. Well, you're in.
One time I had a really mean thing to say.
I should just block, right?
I would block. And I just didn't say it.
Yeah,
a mod.
you're in.
A mod.
I once was offered a flooded strand and didn't take it. You're in.
One time I was at a GP and I only took the promo they gave me without trying to get another one. Mod. You're a mod.
You're good. Do I block?
I would block.
You would?
I would.
Yeah, I like block. This is always a fun turn.
Yeah.
It never works out.
Do they have a second whirl or not? You're not going to get your Phoenix back, but maybe you'll save 3 points of damage. 2 points of damage. Oh, yeah.
I have a level 2 judge and 53 lifetime pro. So are you a pro player that has a judge captive?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I'm hearing.
This is frustrating.
Ooh, is that worth blocking when you're just gonna whirl it?
Oh,
next
yeah.
turn?
I'm blocking here, though.
Yeah, I'd make that block.
Do we upkeep?
Yeah, I think so.
But if we drop... Oh, well, I did. But not fast enough.
That should be a mod.
Who?
I am banned from chatting in Owen's channel because he banned the wrong person on accident. Does that count? Sounds like a mod to me.
Banned.
Yeah, just snap banned.
No! Okay, well this is actually pretty nice, truth be told.
What, having 40 siege gangs
Yeah.
every turn? Ooh. Gearhart once drove 5 hours to play an enchantment standard deck in an open designed by me. That is a true statement, actually.
Well, yeah, you can... If you ever start streaming, you can make that person... That person's done nothing for me. What are they going to do? Just, like, talk about the decks that you build while they're modded? And anyone that disagrees, they just...
Ban them?
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's strong. Are you going to block the Chain Roller and shoot the Goblin?
How did you know? feel pretty bad though. They kept a lot of burn in. They have played a lot.
Just in case
Just in case I screw it up.
shenanigans happen. You should do it now.
Yeah. So are you sure? Yes. And what do I do? Select target for
Yeah,
this is.
you target their thing, then you choose the goblin.
Sec this one.
Yep.
All right, cool. That's easy. Easy enough.
You're not gonna actually do it on your upkeep though, right?
I'm gonna. I want the option.
In case they play extreme.
I should just play this, right?
Yeah. Get in. 4.
Yeah. Try to end this game as fast as possible.
Yep. Before their top card is a...
Goblin Chain Roller or burn spells. It was an account I made a minute ago. Did you see this one?
What?
Edgar, I dream crushed someone out of an SCG top 8 and BBD got 8th instead and beat me in the quarters.
Mod. That sounds like a mod to me. Wasn't that Logan Mize that you dream crushed out? I'm pretty sure it was.
Wait, you took 8th with luck?
Yep. It was and then I actually won. It was my only ever open win.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really it? That's awesome.
I have like 18 top 8s of like opens and invitationals and things,
Yeah.
and that was the only one I ever won. And I wasn't even supposed to top 8, so it was nice.
Oh, there's a lot of people banning people?
Those are the people those are people that keep spamming the same thing though.
Oh, cool. I thought I banned them, but I guess I didn't.
To be fair, you have to have a very large brain to beat BBD. I wish that was true. I really do. But
Master Marshmallow.
yeah, actually I haven't gotten 9th on breakers in quite a while.
Shocking me. Interesting.
Seems smart.
Alright, so this should be game, right?
So you're gonna EOT a goblin at their face. 12.
You do the math real quick.
So 12, and then yeah, they're dead. They're dead.
Cool.
But you have to EOT a goblin at
Yep.
their face. That was the wrong goblin. Now
Oh,
they're not-
really?
Now we're one short of lethal.
No.
I would not cast that.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Just tackle everything. You're gonna get through for 6 and then throw 6 at them.
They're gonna block here and this will.
Yep. Would you say that me breaking that curse caused you to become world champion? You know what? No, I don't think I would say that. Alright, as long as you don't...
Yeah,
Make-
if I don't botch it on this.
Yep, if you don't botch it here, you're good to go.
Well, we're 3-0 with this deck.
Would you say that it's significantly better than Golgari?
Did my mouse? Okay. It's like, did my mouse just die right now? Ooh, we get a pack.
Ooh, you also got Snapping Sailback.
Ooh.
You've got some history with that card.
I do have some history with that magic card, don't I? Get out. All right. Well, so everyone, we are going to be turning off the stream here in the next 10, 20 minutes. So if you don't want to just hang out, chit chat with us a little bit, get out. But if you want to ask some questions about Standard, about BBD, we're going to answer questions for a little bit longer. No, well, you have to stay.
You told me to get out.
No. You have to stay. You have to stay. Oh man, I grabbed out his clothes thinking it would be this dramatic pull-in, but it was off camera, so it was just a waste of stretching your clothes out.
Classic. Mod
Edgar didn't even tank on that joke. we really don't hold any punches anymore.
No.
But yeah, so thank you for watching, everyone, for today. I'm going to be streaming a lot more here soon. When it comes to content days, it becomes a struggle, especially... Geez, what is with these? Ban user. Okay, they got it.
I
haven't seen those before.
I do have to give credit to that fake username, though.
What was the fake username?
I'm not even going to say it.
Okay.
I'm not even going to dignify by saying it out loud.
Can you whisper it to me? All right, so yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Tomorrow I'll be doing the desk, the sideboard, I guess, whatever you want to call it, the booth in Versus Live, where I have to watch Ross Merriam and Todd Anderson play Magic for 3 hours. I'm just happy they pay me. I'm happy they give me money. I don't think green-white tokens is good enough in this metagame. It just doesn't hold up against the rest of the metagame.
Do you know what a TikTok e-boy is?
No, I was just gonna let that go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna let it go too, but then Chad's talking about it, so I don't even know what that is. But
oh man, no, Sauce is modifying automod properties. I don't know what control we gave this person. Who allowed this? I don't have the credentials. They're making updates to things.
Actually, sorry, I gotta leave.
Yeah.
I'm being replaced on the stream by Sauce. So, it's now Brad and Sauce gonna be streaming.
I was thinking about doing follower-only chats.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Like, go 1 hour follower-only, so anyone that follows can chat. And you could do, like, 1 hour, so... They have to follow you for the hour, so if they keep wanting to make new accounts, it doesn't really work. This is Sauce's stream now. Yeah, I should make a room for all the mods so I can talk to them and make, grill them a little to make sure that they're... What is going on? What is this stuff?
I don't know what this is.
This is so weird. This person's banned already?
They just got banned.
Okay. Alright, well, this is what we're gonna do. Followers only chat, 30 minutes. Sorry everyone, followers only chat now.
Alright. That was
so if you don't follow me, please follow me, but anyone that does, you're allowed to chat now.
Someone's asked me what I'll play in the Legacy Seat at the Team Open. Probably Grix Anus Control.
That deck has definitely got me to a few big tournaments, like Worlds. I like it. I definitely think you should Electromancer and Is It Phoenix, but I also have an article coming out tomorrow that goes a little bit more in depth with that, so check that out on StarCityGames.com. Yes, hello, fellow elite viewers. Like that from Squires.
What opponent absolutely floored you with how good they were when you played them for the first time? For me, it was back in 2006. I sat down with 2 decks, and I was playing them against each other, and I was just like, wow, my opponent is lighting me up. They are really good at this game.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What's the last time that I remember that? The weird thing is I don't play enough opens to where I've already gotten a pretty good amount of info on my opponents when I come to the open series.
Yeah.
So the answer was Edgar's. I mean, I will say I do think that Edgar plays really crisp and clean. And like we've been playing against him a lot lately.
We have,
but he's a little old school.
Yeah, he's been around for a while though.
Need a phone, buddy? Who really impressed me when I played against them? God, without having a name, I just feel like such an elitist asshole.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people for me, but I just have a really, like, I remember things from, like, situational stuff.
Yeah.
Like, somebody says something and it makes me remember something that happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I have just a really, really bad memory outside of that. So there have been a lot of times where it's happened where somebody's played me and I've been like, wow, they're really good. And then, like, 2 years later, they're, like, gold or platinum or whatever. But I just can't think. Nah.
All right.
That doesn't sound...
That's a good story, though, now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem good.
Fine. So I have a group chat with a buddy of ours and BBD.
Yeah.
And I use this group chat as like, can I tweet about this or not? And our buddy always will say yes.
Yeah, he says yes to everything.
But I use BBD as my moral compass. Well, not moral compass. I have good morals, but like, what's the right word? Just
social compass.
Social
maybe.
compass, yeah. Like
whether how it's gonna get received.
And it's always bad. That's the problem with the internet. Is everything is always bad. There's things I want to say that are like you know, morally good, but the message gets muddled in the mixture.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the BNR announcements? It's fine. I think Wizards right now should be spending all of their mental energy on making Arena and Magic as good as possible and only touch the formats when they're literally on fire. That's honestly how I feel. If the formats aren't burning down, do not worry about them.
I think they could unban some stuff maybe, but I don't think they need to do anything to Modern.
No. Any list? So Blissfully Bleak, it would take a long time to talk about this here, but my article tomorrow goes through a lot of the MOX results. So check that out on StarCityGames.com. It'll come out at 11 a.m. I mean, if we can really... Turtle Power brings up the interactive gameplay hurting Modern. I think Modern is a dumpster fire of a format. I'm going to say it. I've got Arena now. Arena protects me. It doesn't have Modern. It has Standard, and I'm only going to play this. So I'm going to just say it. I think it is a terrible format.
I'll disagree disrespectfully.
That's fine. I think the format is horrible. It's just a bunch of like who can go over the top of each other, who can hit the right things. There's like cocoa piles that are super relevant. There's like whoever has the most degenerate thing. Like I don't like it. I don't like sideboards in the format either. It's like Casey has a wonderful deck, but if your opponents draw the perfect sideboard configuration of have enough hate and have enough things, it becomes tough. And
yeah.
11 a.m. Eastern. I think Legacy is great.
Oh yeah, Legacy is banning Deathrite Shaman was great for the format. Also Probe, that card was stupid. So I'm glad they got rid of it.
Thoughts on having PTs be static for locations to save money and have higher production values? I would love that, but there might be like problems down the road. Like what happens in 2 years when people are sick of trying to qualify just to go back to a city they don't like. They don't get to see new locations. People don't get to show off the cities they live in.
Yeah, I personally, from a very personal standpoint, I think that would be amazing. I would love that. But I agree that like that's not a universally shared opinion. I think it would make sense for them to do it, but I think that there would be backlash to it.
How did we feel? Okay, I have the answer for this. How did we feel about Jerry Thompson boycotting the Worlds? Well, we were there and we were competitors, and I will just say we were deer to headlights and did not process it the same way everyone else did.
Yeah, it was a really surreal experience for us because we were part of it. So that's one of those things that I just kind of didn't really touch on social media at all, really, because I didn't know how to deal with the fact that I'm also still playing the tournament, and I'm actually like, it's a tournament that I care a lot about there, and I'm there to just have an awesome time playing like the tournament I care the most about of any.
Yeah, and it's a high stress for tournament, and so like that's a lot to take in. But like even like you know, I had a pretty bad joke during the tournament where I was like losing and getting the bye now that it's an odd number of people, and I was getting a lot of buys. I got 3 of them, and people are like, "Ooh, 3 buys, that sucks." And I was just like, "Well, to be fair, I farmed Jerry for wins anyways." So, and people are like, "Come on," and I'm like, "It's a joke." Like,
get out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I was getting out as quickly as possible. I was getting out of contention like that.
I mean, I think it's a good thing that he did that, though. Like, I think that at the time, it honestly, at the time, it kind of sucked for us as other competitors, just because of the negative atmosphere it put on a tournament that we were trying to be positive about. But I think
a tournament we worked really hard to get to,
but I think ultimately it's a good thing.
It was, and I mean, the only thing that I will really say is like, you know, I wanted to get away from the relationship with Wizards. Like at that time, like my guest might not have been able to come, you know, and like we had to go on social media and stuff like that. So like, bad PR is not the relationship I want with Wizards. I've been working hard from my end to have a good relationship with Wizards because I love their game and I love their new Arena product. I mean, I've loved this game my entire life, and I don't want to have bad relationships with a company that I work close with. So,
see, I've been trying to ruin my relationship with Wizards, but then increase my relationship with Warlocks, Witches, Ghouls, Necromancers.
That sounds like the worst place to be.
Yeah, it's been working out.
No, it isn't. You play Goblin Electromancer in every deck, and that is a Goblin Wizard.
It is a Goblin Wizard, you're right. You're right. Fine.
I don't know how to say names. I wish everyone just had normal names, but I am making a video on the subject of static PTs. Could I get a quote or an interview on the subject? Would you?
What does that even mean, static PTs?
Like the PTs at the same place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really have a strong opinion on it, so maybe I shouldn't say something. But I mean, I'd be happy to talk more about it if you want to like message me about it. But
okay,
I would say that I don't have a super strong opinion on it.
I've already touched on more social stuff than I normally would, and almost touched on another that BBD's taught me. I don't know if I want to get into the artist thing, but I will say that I mean, fine. We're already a little deep. I will say that I don't know if I like the monopoly on GPs. I'm not a big fan of it. I think the prize support of side events has went down. It's just, you can look at it from 2 years ago. Prize support has went down. The costs are going up. I understand that there's costs on the back end, and I don't understand them, and I don't get to see all of the stuff. But there are 2 things. There's 3 things, in my opinion, that make Magic function, and I am not one of them. I am not an important role in Magic. I can help.
You're not dice, a playmat,
no,
or
these are not
also
these are not essential. No, there are 3 things that are essential parts to make Magic function, and I'm not one of them. It is the people that make the cards.
Yeah.
It is judges, and it is art. These are the 3 things that are vital to make Magic the game it is.
Yeah, actually, when I wrote an article about Arena like a month ago, and I actually had a big long rant in my article about how like all the animation stuff on Arena was really awesome. And a lot of people say like, oh, I would still play Magic if it wasn't for the art. And I think people really kind of undersell how much like the aesthetic of cards actually impacts like their, you know, enjoyment of the game. I think it makes a huge difference for people, even people competitive who don't think that it does.
Just memory too, just having a piece of art.
Oh, yeah.
I love admiring it, but when I'm playing the game,
I mean, we played GPs, like we played GPs in foreign countries where there weren't English cards and we didn't speak the language.
And we played them. And we got
Limited
through it, yeah.
GPs. I've drafted multiple times with like Spanish cards, Japanese cards, etc.
Yep.
And I had no problems doing any of the drafts just because I knew what the cards looked like.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's not just that. Those are the 3 core essentials. The people that make the game. And right now we have play design, we have R&D. Great group of players. A lot of people that we knew, like grew up around here and stuff.
yes,
Like,
really just some of the most median. I mean, some of the greatest. Yeah. No, really, they are pretty great. Yeah.
No, yeah, I love it. And judges are just the lifeblood of Magic. All right, you know what? This is a PSA. Because I see this crap, and I think it is despicable. On day 2 of a Grand Prix, there is just a rule that you cannot stand behind your friends. You cannot sit in the play area. You cannot laugh, joke around. Sometimes I do it myself. But if a judge comes and tells you to move, just move. Just be nice. They are doing their job. They're working hard. They're on their feet all weekend long. And without judges, we can't do the thing we love. We can't play the tournaments. So treat them with respect and listen to them when they ask about something, because they're not doing it outside. They're not doing it maliciously. They're doing it for a purpose. And I see people like give judges a tough time, and it just boils my blood. But then if I yell about it, or if I do something, I might start doing it, but I just don't want to end up on Reddit and deal with the problem of like me blowing up on someone. But it just boils my blood when I just see the disrespect, because if judges just up and left our game, we are done. We don't have tournaments anymore. Like, and that. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Todd? Are you ready? Are you coming out to eat? Came for Big Red, left because of no chewing gum.
Joke's on you, though. We have Double Mint coming up next, so...
Don't hug a judge. No. PSA, don't hug a judge unless they give you consent.
Yeah, I agree that like I think being respectful to judges is really important, because most of the judges that I've encountered are people who are really passionate about it.
They love it.
They care a lot about doing a good job, and they're trying to help, and that's literally their job, is to help.
Yeah.
And like they're not out to like screw people over or whatever. People always think that, but like I don't know. I just think if you should just always be respectful, even if a judge like gives you the wrong ruling and you have to appeal it to a head judge or something, you should still like be like, I'd like to appeal. You can do it in a way that's not disrespectful. So
yeah, and if you have an issue with a judge, go through the appropriate channels with that. But like, just when a judge, I just see it when a judge says like, "Can you please leave the play area?" and people complain or give them lip, or just don't do it in a timely manner. Like, we're not in school. This is not like teacher stuff. Like these are jobs. And
what if the tournament's being held in a school?
Well, then I don't know. Then it all falls apart.
It does. It does all fall apart.
But to get back to the main thing, people that make the cards, judges, and artists. Artists are a very important part of the game, and I think that I don't know the conditions, but reading the note, if these are what it's true, then yeah, that's terrible. I mean, if you don't get the right to have someone pay you and then use it as your own promotion. That's just not right. That's not right. And so, like, if artists are coming to GPs and are a part of a big poll, I mean, I'm not kidding you. We've like hang out with like players like Reed Duke at tournaments. Someone that has so many huge fans. People idolize, right? This man will go between rounds and get his card signed.
Yeah,
he cares that much about it.
He does do that, yes.
He cares about his collection. He cares about getting cards signed. Like it's for everyone. The art is a big part of the game.
I honestly don't even care about like personally getting my card signed, but I almost waited in a line to get a card signed at the last GP because it was the Stone Quarry that I registered instead of the Boros Guildgate that everyone else played. And I was just like, I wonder if the artist for the Stone Quarry was at the GP, and he was, but I still didn't take the time, but I regret not doing it.
Yeah, judges' hug consent forms are now available at the information stand.
Nice.
But yeah, so
all right. Someone's asking if I'm gonna stream when I move. I am. I am going to be buying equipment and beginning to stream in December. I won't say that it's going to be literally December 1st, but probably in the early part of the month. So.
Well, it's not going to be December 1st because I think that's during the tournament this weekend.
Okay.
It is the tournament weekend.
Well, then I will be streaming December 1st after round 3 of the tournament.
Yeah. But yeah, so both Brian and I are going to be in Baltimore, so if you want to, come say hi. Brian will bring his pro player cards, so they'll be readily available, so you can get those on demand in Baltimore or at the Invitational. I'm saying this because he just moved and everything's packed away.
The funny thing is, though, is I do always carry my pro player cards with me in tournaments. Yeah, so I will actually have them. So the joke's back on you, Brad.
Yeah, I'm the bad one. I usually forget.
Yep.
I don't forget. I don't even know where they are anymore. They're somewhere around the house. Amber probably knows. But yeah, so we'll be in Baltimore, and we will be at the Invitational in 2 weeks. But for tonight, we're going to hang out and have a wonderful night before Brian goes back to his undisclosed location. And I like saying that because of your previous issue that we can now talk more openly about.
Yeah.
So for anyone that doesn't know, for the last year, sporadically, Brian was just getting doll heads mailed to him with, like, letters on them.
One of them had a note. Well, one of them was a doll body.
Oh, yeah.
From a previous head. Just had a note that said, "Have you seen my head?"
Yeah.
It was pretty terrifying, to be completely honest.
I mean, after the first couple, it got less scary because it just started seeming like a targeting troll.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, there was some paranoia involved. Like, I would just see somebody parked in front of my house for like 10 minutes and just be like,
well, when you got the
did they finally come to kill me? Like, I don't know.
Well, when you got the second doll head, I thought maybe the police and the U.S. Postal Service would be able to help. But I even said, like, you can just sleep here if you want to. That's scary. Like,
yeah,
I would not like this. But anyway, you were moving.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. You can't rationalize with irrational things or the motives of irrational people. So you can be nervous.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like there is a level of there's a level of celebrity with this, and there could theoretically be, you know, scary things. There could. I don't know.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I took it seriously. I mean, I went to the police and to the postal inspectors and all that stuff, but I mean,
yeah, it was weird, but yeah. So anyway, Brian will be leaving Roanoke tonight, so we're gonna go celebrate. Todd, if you're still in the chat, we will see you at our undisclosed restaurant location.
At our undisclosed celebratory locale.
Yeah.
Before I leave to go to an undisclosed location where I will live for an undisclosed amount of time.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you, Brian, for coming and hanging out again on the stream. It's always fun to have you.
It was a pleasure to be here to see you lose with Golgari and then win with a red deck.
Ben White's red deck. I do like it. I might look more into it. I'm not holding. I mean, right here. I mean, I'm already ready. Brainfires. Right there.
There's a basic.
Already ready.
That's a basic. That's an honor guard of planes.
Yeah, this was Boros cards. These are the Boros cards I didn't end up using. Well, I had extra Tocatlis. Yeah, there's still a pile of Boros cards from the GP. I was thinking about playing Banefires. But yeah, we'll enjoy our meal. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll be back streaming sometime this week. But if you need an itch, I will be on Versus Live in the booth tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Where Todd and Ross will be playing some modern good matchups. I'm excited to see how they play out. But this weekend is Baltimore. We're switching gears on Versus Live, moving over to modern for the first half of the week, where we are going to work on Baltimore and the Invitational's coming up. But we'll move back to standard. Also, the RPTQs are modern. I was like, I want to help people with standard for the modern. For the RPTQs, and they're like, it's modern. I was like, well, what does a banana cost? $10? Like, I don't even know what the formats are.
They don't cost 10, Brad. They cost like $9, $8. Come on.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. And who should we raid? Let's figure it out. I want to do a raid. I've never done one of those. So we go to Twitch.
Let's raid Noxoramus.
Is that a joke that I'm not going to get?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Professor Nox Live, Noxoramus.
Ooh, that's pretty close. That was that one right there. I'm just kidding.
No, I don't think so. Thank you. All right, let's do Jim Davis. All right, so I like watching Jim's streams. So how do I do this?
/ what's his username? /raid.
So it's /raid. All right, everyone's.
And then username. I like how everyone in the chat knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, Autumn's streaming? Yeah, I like Autumn more. we'll just throw that one out there.
All right, let's just make this a popularity contest. Let's list everyone who's streaming, and you have to rank them from top to bottom.
Slowly but surely, you will all know my ranking system of streamers by the end of this. All right, we're gonna stream Autumn. They are playing. They're playing some modern Jundax.
Oh.
No, it looks like they're playing. They switched to Arclight though.
Okay.
They're playing
okay,
Arclight modern. Yeah.
Arclight. I can.
All right. Show some respect while you go over there. This is. I don't want any bad behavior, children. All right. See you later.